What's going on, guys? Riley here from RP Productions, and it's that time again. Time to go over 8 things I love about my 2016 Dodge Charger Scat Pack. So if you're not familiar with these types of videos, they're very popular to do among automotive YouTubers. Basically, people will get their car and they'll go over a list of things they love and hate about their vehicle. This video is going to be things I love about it, and the next video will be things I hate about it. I did this same type of video on my previous Dodge Charger and it did really well, so here I am gonna do it again. Before we get this started, I want to let everybody know that these are my opinions that I am entitled to, just like you're entitled to your opinions. So my, love and hate stuff might be different than yours, but here's what I've come up with. So the first thing I love about this vehicle is how special Dodge makes it when you're buying this car from the dealership. So if you went to buy, let's say, a Mustang GT or a Camaro SS, you show up to the dealership, boom, you got like 30 options to choose from laid out on the lot for you. Whereas if you're buying a Scat Pack, an SRT, or a Hellcat, if you're finding one on the lot somewhere, chances are there's probably not many there, and it's a very special thing when you find your car. More than likely it'll be inside the dealership or right out front, and whereas mine, I bought it from directly off the showroom floor. It's a very special thing. Here she is, 392 Hemi Scat Pack. This may end up being my car today, guys. This is kind of an unreal moment. Here it is, the new baby and the old baby. You can't really test drive these cars unless something weird happens, but usually you don't get test drives in any of these vehicles unless you're basically dead set on buying it and like already signing papers and stuff. But Dodge makes the buying experience really special, and I really appreciate that. I really appreciate Dodge not letting people just go in and joyride these things. At first I was a little salty about it. I was like, why can't I test drive this? But then, after you buy it, it makes sense. So thank you, Dodge, for making this a very special buying experience and kind of setting the theme for the rest of the ownership with this car. Number 2 is a completely obvious one. You knew it was coming. Having 485 horsepower at your disposal along with 475 pound-feet of torque is freaking awesome. Just the fact that you have all this horsepower and torque at your disposal, it's hooked up to this beautiful 8-speed transmission. It just makes everything so enjoyable about this car. It's so much fun to go out and just take a drive. Everything, it's pure bliss, really. And driving this car is so much fun, and that's obviously something I love about this car. So number 3 is something that was good from the factory, but something I had to slightly improve on. This glorious exhaust note.
Oh my God.
Whether I'm starting the car up, listening to that beautiful idle, or have my pedal on the floor, this 6.4 liter naturally aspirated V8 just sounds absolutely amazing, and the fact that I deleted the mid mufflers makes it a little bit louder and all that much better, and it's such a joy to listen to. Number 4 is something Dodge has completely nailed, and that is their paint color options. So obviously mine is Plum Crazy Purple, which I absolutely love, and I'm super happy I went with this color. But also, you have Tor Red, Redline Red, Go Mango Orange, Subline Green, B5 Blue, all the different grays, the whites, the blacks. I mean, every paint option on these cars from Dodge just looks absolutely beautiful. I really don't think I've seen a color that looks bad on these cars. So I get the message a lot like, Riley, what color should I get? Like, you really can't go wrong. Every color that Dodge has come out with looks absolutely just fantastic. I would definitely say, the color options with Dodge are a lot better than the current ones from Ford and Chevy. Chevy has a few good ones, but as a whole general statement, Dodge really has their color paint scheme game on point. Number 5 are all the random lights just kind of hidden in random places. I really appreciate how there's lights underneath the doors, there's lights in the trunk, the cup holders, the bottle holders in the door. There's just random lights kind of throughout the car, and it really adds to, I guess, a more expensive feeling car. And all these lights are available on the V6 models as well, so it's not like you're paying extra for some cool lights. It just comes with the car. I've enhanced mine with the Diode Dynamics LED lights to make everything a little bit better. But just having all these different lights in random places, it really helps out at night when you're trying to see stuff, and it just looks really cool. Number 6 is this fantastic 8.4-inch Uconnect touchscreen system. I absolutely love it. I haven't had any issues with mine. You know, all the different performance pages that you can go through are super fun to play around with, you know, test your 0 to 60 time and everything. There is a man on a horse right here. Welcome to Texas. But it's so cool how your car will keep track of your 0 to 60 times and all that fun stuff, your different gauges that you can look at. The phone stuff's easy to use, navigation's easy to use, all the different apps, the weather, everything is super easy to use and really helpful. Alongside the 8.4-inch touchscreen here in the middle, you also have this nice screen right here, right in your instrument cluster, which can tell you all kinds of that same pretty much information and a bunch of other cool stuff. But I really enjoy the fact how when I'm driving, I can see my instant miles per gallon, my speed, my range, my average miles per gallon, if I'm in eco mode or not. You know, everything is laid out perfectly, and it's really easy to just, you know, if you want to know some information, you can probably find it within a few seconds. Number 7 is just how practical this car is, even with the stupid amount of horsepower. I'm able to seat 5 comfortably, get decent gas mileage, have a really comfortable interior with good visibility, and just plenty of random features and creature comforts that make this whole entire driving experience, you know, it's an all-in-one bundle when you're buying this car, and that's really, you know, that's why I bought it. It's just kind of the best of all worlds when you buy one of these. You want to take your family of 5 to the racetrack? This car will do it. And lastly, but not least, number 8, which is gonna make me sound like an arrogant, cocky asshole. It's the fact that this car attracts so much positive attention. You know, when I'm driving places, I'll get people that wave at me, they'll give me thumbs up. Just the other day, I was going to the doctor's office, some little kid was standing outside, his eyes got real big, he just sat there and gave me a thumbs up. I mean, stuff like that, that made my day, and I was like, man, that's super cool. But, you know, having a car that not everybody has is super awesome. You know, I'm not the only one in this, you know, category. Pretty much every Scat Pack, SRT, Hellcat owner, they'll all tell you the same thing. You know, you will get stares when you buy one of these colors, even in a, you know, a subtle color like black or white. You're still going to get a lot of looks, and people that know what these cars are, they really appreciate them, and it's something cool to see, you know, on the random occasion. But it's generally not a vehicle you see every day, and that's part of the cool thing about owning one of these. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next video, which is going to be 7 things I hate about this car, which should cause a lot of controversy here on the internet. But I will see y'all in the next one. Take it easy.